Hello and welcome to another episode of Your True North video podcast, a space filled with authentic talks about personal stories, a space where you can connect, explore, and let yourself be in awe of the human spirit. For those of you who just tuned in, I am Julia Farkas. I help people shape, transform, and tell their story. For this episode, I will be fleshing out a few topics with the help of some interesting and thought-provoking questions, so stay tuned. An interesting question is, where do ideas come from? And can we truly call ourselves creators? I don't think we are creators per se. I believe that we are co-creators, and we can definitely call ourselves destroyers. The Hindu tradition weaves a beautiful story around a central concept that describes the creation of the cosmos and the cyclical nature of the universe. The idea of an infinite cycle of outward and inward breaths. So, by using this metaphor, I can say that the world was created in the space between an exhale and an inhale. There are, of course, various interpretations for this beautiful concept of cosmic breath. And as you well may know, there are all sorts of scenarios pertaining to the creation of the universe. All they are meant to do is stimulate your thinking. You don't actually need to believe any of them. But coming back to my original point, what I want to do right now is extrapolate this Hindu notion, use my poetic license, and say that with every breath that you take, you have the power to co-create or to destroy dreams and ideas. Because there are tens of thousands of thoughts that cross your mind every single day. Some come from your own fears, some refer to processing information from the environment that you find yourself in, and some come from inspiration. And where does the word inspiration come from? Well, it can be traced back to the Latin word inspirare, which means to breathe or blow into, like breathing life into something. And it can also be traced back to the Latin word inspire, which comes from spirit. So one might say that inspiration comes from God or the universe. Robin Sharma said something very interesting. He said that everything around you is created twice. First in your mind, in the shape of a thought, and then in reality, in physical form. So from time to time you might happen to catch a thought that takes the shape of an idea. And this idea has the power to transport you into another future that you can envision for yourself. And I believe you can agree with me when I say that it is so beautiful to be able to bring ideas into form. But at the same time, you can say that it is very easy to kill an idea because of your own fears, because of non-believers and naysayers that you find yourself surrounded with, because of not enough trust in yourself and your abilities, because of prior rejections and doors shut in your face. When one door closes, does another one open? Well, maybe not at first, but you need to keep in mind that there are always doors there. You just need the awareness to be able to see them, to take a step back and assess the circumstances and the situation in an objective manner, to see where you are and to see where you want to be. I heard recently Wayne Dyer say something that struck a chord with me. He said something along the lines, if you want to accomplish anything, then you must first expect it of yourself. So, what do you expect of yourself? Who do you think you are? And what is the story that you keep telling yourself? And what is the story that you would like to tell about yourself? I'm curious to know the answer to these questions, and maybe you can share some valuable information with me and all of the listeners. Please write in the comment section. Until next time, I will leave you with one final note. Get to where you want to be, one story at a time. Till next time. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the emails so you can be notified when the next videos are uploaded. You can find all the necessary details in the description below.